Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday night, January 26, 2025. I went 1 for 3 today. IU lost a heartbreaker by 1, 79-78. Washington never showed up for the game from what I could tell, but I didn't get to see much of that game because I did go to the simulator today. I think I've given golf up. I think I'm going to go find a new hobby. Actually, it was horribly bad, but there was some good that came out of it. I kind of figured out some distances with specific clubs, with some specific swings in mind.
John Williams said, "Hello, Greg Guy."
Greg is not with us again tonight on the Zoom yet. It is Rich and Bill and Jeff and Darren, and yours truly, your host. Gentlemen?
Where?
Yeah. Down here? Where are you talking about? And Greg joins us. There's Greg. Tony Wallow was first in chat. And as if right on cue, we have echoing coming from none other than Greg Guy.
I fixed it.
I know. Tony was first. Sam was second. Pauzilla was third. Haven't seen you around in a couple days. Thank you for being here. John Williams, Buffalo is going fishing. Yeah, that was a really good game. I thought it would come down to whoever had the ball last. And Kansas City's defense finally figured out a way to stop Buffalo. There for a while, it looked like they had no chance of doing that. And I was glad it was a close game. I didn't want it to be a blowout either way. 32-29, that's a competitive game. And Kansas City has a chance to do something that hadn't been done before. So we will see. Catching up with chat, John Williams said Buffalo's going fishing. I said that. Chiefs and Eagles in the Super Bowl. That's going to be I'll have to contemplate that one a couple days before I make my prediction on that.
Speaking of Eagles, the other Eagles, the band, the guitarist is retiring. He's got Parkinson's.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that. I haven't been on the computer much today. I actually have been on the computer.
I don't remember his name, but anyway, he's
not Don Finley or Don Henley. No,
it was a long name. I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's on Yahoo.
Ava Nation official says hello. Thank you, Ava. Appreciate it. Gordon. Ghetto Fortnite. I gotta stop reading. That's just terrible. Wintermute says exclamation K. And SpeakerBot is functioning. So yeah, I have iPhone problems. It worked yesterday. It does not work today. I no longer get notifications from Facebook Messenger. The iPhone Messenger is still good. But that's not the big problem. The big problem is I was downloading the video that I shot while I was at the simulator, and it got about halfway through, and it said my iCloud storage is full. I get that all the time. I only pay for 50 gigabyte. I fill that up pretty quick. Mm-hmm. So I go to iCloud. I download 100 or so videos and photographs and whatever, and that usually clears it right up. It didn't. It actually made the problem worse. I went from having 325 megabyte. I downloaded all that. I deleted all that. You would think it would gain me space. It went from 325 down to 90. And last I checked, if I deleted it, it should have went up, not down. That's Ghetto's at 390 people for my YouTube. Congratulations, Ghetto. Good to see you're 10 away from 400. Then I'm thinking, well, if the phone and the iCloud are synced, when you delete it off the phone, it deletes it off iCloud. When you delete it off iCloud, it deletes it off the phone. Except in my case, it does not. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Did you say synced or sunk?
Well, I think it is sunk. I think it's actually dead in the water now. It's frustrating.
Stuart Smith is the guy's name.
John Williams said an
Stuart
iPhone.
Smith?
Thought they get corrupt easily?
Is he an original member? Or
STUART.
is he an original band member or a Most recent, Stuart Smith's not ringing a bell for me.
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with the Eagles. I just found the article.
Yeah, I'll research it after a bit and see what I can come. iPhone. I thought iPhone thought they could. I've never had any problems with it. I had a fleeting thought, and I reached out to my little brother about his Android, and I did have a fleeting thought about, you know what, maybe this is a sign for me to go to Android. I don't know. We're gonna go back over to the place Tuesday, and
Don't say that in front of Alex.
what that I'm thinking. Yeah, if I tell, well, and we know he's not watching the show, so if I were to tell him that I'm thinking about getting an Android, he'd say that's probably the smartest.
You'll never hear the end of it.
No, you're right. I would never hear the end of it. So, I did at the simulator. I challenged myself. Long Dog's in chat. Hello, Long Dog. I had to dig down deep to get to your channel. Now the automatic stuff sent me notification. Yeah, the notifications are out of whack. There's no question of that in my mind whatsoever. But I played on the simulator today, Pebble Beach, the golf course in California. I had one good shot, 155 yards. I actually put it on the green on my tee shot. And then I promptly four-putted for a double bogey because it was a par 3. I actually thought, wow, I'm going to walk out of here with a par from Pebble Beach. Oh, was I ever wrong. You know how Pebble Beach kind of follows the ocean a little bit? I'm aiming at Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I put the ball in the ocean. Seriously. It was so funny. I'm pretty sure that got recorded. I don't know. I set it up and just hit the button and went from there. But I was aiming so far left that there's no way it can go, wait a minute, it's going to roll into the ocean. So, but it was fun. I'm sore, but it's a good thing. And I did dial in 3 clubs. And I kind of look forward to getting out on a real golf course and seeing what I can do right out of the get-go. Because I was practicing short distances, 100 yards and less. And I was gauging with this club, with this swing, where do I go, where do I get, yada, yada, yada. So, anyway, that was my afternoon. And of course, IU. And then I didn't see, I think I might have watched 5 minutes of the Washington game because I wanted to get in here and get the stuff from the simulator downloaded, and that didn't happen. But then I wanted to watch the game on my computer, the Kansas City game. I couldn't get it to come in either, even with the thing Wintermute gave us, the Reddit thing. So I went in and I said, hey, I hate to do this, but I want to see the game, and I can't get it to work on the computer. And she said that was no problem, so I got to see the whole game. I've been enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Just sounded good. I think we're at 28 still. 28 degrees. Going to be nice except for tomorrow night, and the overnight low is going to be 17. But after that, we are not below freezing ever again. At least for 10 days. Okay? Yes, I know ever again is not that. Little late to hook me up with the PG West. Yeah, I don't think I could play on the PGA seniors or amateurs, or if they have a We Feel Sorry For You league, then I could probably play in that, but even that would be debatable. And I didn't really expect to get a whole lot accomplished today. I primarily went get some frustrations worked out, which I did, and I primarily went with, okay, if I stand this way and hit the ball that way, what happens? And, experiment with that. And then probably 35 minutes of it was, I want to hit the ball 50 yards, 50 yards, 50 yards. I want the ball to hit 40 yards and roll out to 50 yards. And I got pretty good at that. That doesn't win you golf tournaments or golf rounds, but at least I have an idea moving in to this spring and summer what I need to do if I'm X amount of yards out. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, says hi to everyone. Hello, Susanna. Appreciate the thumb. I'm guessing that's the like button. And speaking of that, I need to go over here and do that and give myself a like from my other account that I'm currently monitoring this from. I tell you, we could have a silent 15-minute live stream one night. Mercy. For those of you that weren't here when I got back last night, I did watch The Godfather Part 2. Really good movie. I liked how they tied 1 and 2 together, and I'm thinking there's going to be a 3. For those of you that don't know, I did get my hair cut. We'll talk about that after the stream's over. And I shaved. I think Bill... No, I don't think Bill was there. Rich was here. I know Rich was here when that question was posed to me, and I know Darren was here when that question was posed to me. What's that been now?
You only
30
got
days?
one haircut?
Yeah, I won. I just won.
one?
I said, just cut that one right there. Hello, Sam.
That's such a old, bad dad joke.
Yeah. I kind of miss the dad jokes that we used to toss back and forth. Maybe we'll get back into that as well. We went out today, and I'll share these with you guys later because, well, you know what? Let me see. I don't think I have them on my computer. I'm so frustrated right now with iCloud. My sister sent me a text earlier in the day, and she said, you got to go see this. Pictures don't do it justice. And I drove, unfortunately, 37 miles, never left the city, by the way, to see this thing, which is no longer showing up on my computer. And what it is...
fast track around Indianapolis or something?
No, I came back that way. No, I went through the city. I made the mistake of going through the city, which means I hit every stop sign, every... What's those things called? Roundabout. Every stoplight. I tell you, it was frustrating. And then coming back, I thought, you know what? I am not coming back this way. I'm going to come back a different way. Which I did. I got on the loop around Indianapolis and I came around that way. Much more. Okay, Zoom is not seeing this, but I will share my screen. YouTube is seeing this, and I will share my screen. Oh, thanks. They changed it again. So this is an attraction here in Indianapolis.
Looks like a fountain, almost.
Well,
Frozen over.
Well, I believe it to be a tree, and they've run a few hoses up in it, and they drip the water down. Now, I have better pictures. This is the one my sister sent me. And it's frozen, and then they go in there, and you can see the different coloring that they put on it. Maybe that's a little bit too much zoomed in. You can see the different colors, which has got to be food coloring, I would imagine. And this is a lake back here. There were kids out there ice skating and sledding on the lake. It was pretty interesting to watch them. This just, I mean, it was okay, you know, but there's no attraction to that for me whatsoever. My sister liked it. She's into that kind of thing. I went out there, and it is what it is. Now, I don't think I changed the source, so YouTube is not looking at Zoom. Now YouTube should be looking at Zoom. I don't have it on the Stream Deck, so I have to manually do it, but I don't see it. Great. In the town where you go to, if you go up and hit the loop around Indianapolis, you can get anywhere you want to go within the city 15, 20 minutes max. If you go through the city, the same drive is going to take you a half hour. And this place is actually on the outskirts of Indianapolis. They don't charge you to get in. I drove around their little loop thing around it. I was not about to get out. Mrs. K wanted to see it, took her to see it. My sister wanted me to see it. I've seen it. Everybody's happy. It's not one of the top 10 reasons I would recommend coming to Indianapolis in the middle of the winter. I'll just put it that way. And we are at 15 minutes already. My goodness. Greg Guy, question for you coming from the chat room. Greg Guy, have you gotten around to trying the Campbell's Ghost Pepper Soup yet?
Don't
No.
do it. Do you want to die?
Has anyone besides Long Dog gotten around to trying the Campbell's Ghost Pepper Soup yet?
I have tried it.
Have you
It is
really, Sam?
Not good.
Not
It
good.
is
Okay,
basically inedible.
really? Well,
Yes.
I will take your
It
word
is
for that. and
way
not
too
try
hot.
it. What are the top 10 reasons to come to Indy in the winter? Gosh, look at the time. I got to go. It's 10:16 already. My, how time flies. I will see everyone tomorrow night on YouTube. I don't know if Doug's doing a show tomorrow or not. I haven't looked to see if he's got one scheduled or not. If he is, I will probably try to be there. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks everyone on Zoom for being here. If you want to be on the Zoom panel, oh wait, am I still not showing Zoom? Oh, you guys are
Winterwood
not.
said goodbye, Ken.
Hang on a minute. What are you guys? Is this not live again? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Someone hit the goodbye, Kim. We see Zoom, right? Once again, my monitoring was not live, so I'm behind. John Williams, one time in my neighborhood going through the street.
John Williams said
Good
goodbye,
night.
Ken.
If you want to join us, screen will pop back up with the email address on it here in a moment. We are at 17 minutes now. I guess I'm into Doug's overtime. Good night, everybody.